Good evening, YouTube friends. My name is KL Armenia for another exciting uh, character uh, character drawing. Um, I haven't done an introduction in a while, so I usually just go straight to it. So today we're going to start celebrating Halloween. I know we're in the middle of it already. Only about 10 days till Halloween. So I wanted to do a little piece, a horror piece. We're gonna do Jason from Friday the 13th. I already have it pre-drawn, so it's pretty much a coloring. I'm gonna be using some watercolors to it, but if you guys want to tag along and color and draw it and color it yourself, you can do so. Just grab your pens, paintbrush, paper, or whatever it is you use and draw along. Alright, YouTube friends, this is what I got so far. I did this drawing earlier today. I'm trying not to make the video so long, so I either do a drawing or I finish coloring. But this is what we're gonna be using today. We're gonna be using some watercolors. I've been getting into watercoloring a lot. So let's see how it goes. The video shouldn't be that long. What doesn't take too long to do, but you'd be surprised. after the after the painting, I will be doing some I will be retouching it, I guess, with a Copic marker. Do some outlines to it. If you hear me, if you hear the noise behind me, that's me. When I'm doing oil painting, I get up a lot. Or not oil painting, sorry, watercolor. Or painting in general. I actually been doing a lot of oil painting recently. Just trying new medium. I've been doing some Disney work, some Disney paintings with oil. If you want to take a look at it, I haven't been making videos of it. I've just been taking pictures of it. You can go into my Facebook at KL Armenia, and I post them up in the Facebook, the pictures. It's just gonna be a little quick art piece today. I'm still trying to get comfortable with oil painting. I'm still not too comfortable with it. I forget not to place my arms on some places. The good thing about this one is that there's not gonna be a lot of color. It's gonna be a lot of dark and black in this drawing, which is perfect for Halloween. It's in the shadow, so I'm gonna make a lot of shadows. For instance, the thing I do like about oil painting and watercolor for big pieces like the background and stuff, it goes by so quickly. Where marker it takes longer to paint. So I'm just quickly doing like the shadows of it because there's so much of it. And then you're gonna see so I wanted to do some paintings for Halloween. I thought I would start with Jason. And then I don't know. I know that I'm gonna try on Halloween. I'm gonna try to do, of course, Michael Myers, of course. But between today and next Friday, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to do another video. If I do, and you guys have a suggestion on who I should do, let me know. Let me know who you guys would like to see or who I should do. So it's a lot of shadows. Like I said, I think it's gonna be a pretty quick video because not much of different colors to it. mask. I know it's gray. I decided to do the iconic the machete that he uses. I know that sometimes he uses axe in part of the movie, but I think the machete suits him better. I'm gonna hit it with a splat of red paint later for a finish. Okay. Oh. The mask is white, but I want to make it look a little dirty. So I'm gonna touch it up a little bit with some gray paint. Alright, so this is what I got so far. Now I'm gonna you're gonna see a little bit of the hand. It's gonna have little hints of I will be going back and forth with markers, but I also been not using any of them at all. I've been doing some sketches, just plain sketches without coloring. It's been kind of fun. Alright, so he also wore that jacket that he had in the movie, was kind of like army green, dark green. I'm gonna throw in some in there between the shadows and the gray. Well, it's been different colors, I guess. There's been some green, some gray, some my Jason's gonna be wearing green, I guess. Army green, like a hunter's jacket. The skin part is that tough. Alright. So that's what I got so far. Now I'm gonna go with a smaller brush. With a smaller brush, I'm gonna do some other red. Sorry guys, I do move my paper a lot. I normally stick to more kid friendly, but it is Halloween and I wanted to do something fun for Halloween. Let me take a look really quick. How it's looking. Alright, I'm liking so far what I got. So far so good. Not with this same brush. I'm gonna touch up some of the other gray area that I couldn't do with a bigger brush around the eyes. I know that it's the hockey mask is just a hold for the eyes, but it does have like an indentation around the eyes and around the nose. I wanted to cast like a shadow. it so far. Again, if you guys like this video, please like the video and subscribe. Let me know if there's any characters that you would like for me to try. There's anything else that you guys would like for me to do. Sometimes I draw a blank on who do I wanna paint or draw. So sometimes I do need help. If you guys don't mind and giving me a shout out and just tell me if there's a character or I also do landscape paintings. If that's more your thing, I wouldn't mind doing some landscape paintings. I actually was thinking of starting to do some oil painting, videoing myself, like a Bob Ross type deal. Not exactly like it, but a little bit. You know, just painting it, like filming myself painting. There will never be another Bob Ross. I remember being a kid and watching him paint. Watching the videos, his show, and I would be like, I wish I could paint like that. I still wish I could paint like that. I don't consider myself a painter for like no, but any part of my imagination I consider myself a painter. But I try. Sometimes it comes out good, sometimes it's a fail, but you know. The thing is trying. Alright, so I got a little bit of the painting already, so what I like to do is I just throw in the basic paints down. I don't go into too much details. And then what I like to do after that, I like to start inking. I do some inking just to make that drawing look a little, you know. So I just come around, just some lines that I would like for it to pop more. What I do like about watercolor, it doesn't take too long for it to dry off. Unlike oil painting, whew. Oil painting takes forever to dry off. But I like to try new mediums, so sometimes I do oil painting, sometimes I do watercolors, sometimes I go back to markers. I also been trying that whole oh, what do you call that? Um, sometimes I just when I do sketching, sometimes I use charcoal. I want the mask to be more highlighted because it's the most iconic piece part of the drawing. So I've also been posting up on my Facebook. I've been doing the Inktober. That's been taking a little bit of my time. But it's alright. So I've been actually thinking about who would I do if I do another one before Halloween. Um, my daughter is a fan of Chucky, so he's been tossed around. Um, me, I'm more of a classic Universal Monsters. Yeah, I love the classics. Also thrown around was what's his name? Ghostface from the Scream movies. That one was thrown around a little bit too. If you guys like any of those ideas, um, again, all you have to do, let me know if you want to see any of those, or I know there's some Disney fans out there. If you want me to do some Haunted Mansion or any of those, let me know too. So so far. Just highlighting a little bit of where you can actually see the jacket. Get it away from the dark so you can actually see it. Do the machete. Or like in Spanish, el machete. I am from Cuba, and we are famous for using machetes. Not for this, but for sugar canes. He uses it for other things. So now, like I said, I want this to be more visible than any of the others, so I'm gonna use a Sharpie to do the holes on the mask, just because I think it makes it pop more. Sharpies. And I already did that, but for the mask I like a Sharpie. If you guys hear somebody running around in the background, that's my kids. Their friends are over. I think the last video I was doing, they were over too. Now again with a brush, now that I know more or less where I want the jacket to be visible, I'm gonna do a little bit more, just throwing in more, a little bit more color. Sometimes it blends in with a Sharpie, and it looks really cool because it gives it a dark, dirty look. Well, do a little dirty, like the mask is not clean. Alright, I think I'm where I like it right now. I hope you guys like it too. So for this part, I don't know. I hope it doesn't get everywhere. Last time I did this, if you remember for the video for my nephew's painting for his birthday, it went everywhere. Oh yeah. And again. Perfect. There you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, always remember, sign your artwork. Until next time, have a great night, guys. And if I don't do a video until Halloween, I'll see you guys in Halloween. Have a good night, guys. Thank you again for joining me. Again, if you like it, please like and subscribe. Have a great night. Bye.